Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody. Let's take a look again in the euro currency. So you can see that yesterday action confirms our doubts on the moment that we have discussed recently. So we said that maybe it's not the time yet to think that market is moving to the 120 area. So because while market stands below 118.60 top, the butterfly is still possible to be formed. And we said keep an eye on the price action. What will happen with the 117.40 area. So if market will break it up, it will significantly increase chance on the further upward continuation, and maybe to 118.60 will be taken out. But if market will fail to do this, that could become the starting of the right wing of the butterfly. Currently, guys, situation in the euro currency stands a bit tricky because too many scenarios could be formed. So we will try to cover major scenarios here. So first of all, on the daily chart, take a look at yesterday we've got bearish engulfing pattern, and this indeed could become the starting point of this downward action, because we really have some suspicions that maybe this downward action has not been completed yet. So and to speak about the action to the 120-121 area, we need to get the pattern. So we have talked about it every time in the recent videos. So these mostly two patterns could be formed. First of all is butterfly, as you can see here. Second, it could become the double bottom. If market will proceed right to this area, so the neckline upward breakout should lead market right to the 120-121 area. So these two major scenarios. Right now, guys, we're trying to find out whether the butterfly will be formed and how it will be formed and what really could happen. So appearing of the bearish engulfing here, this is the point in favor of the butterfly. So today's situation stands for the butterfly a bit better than it was yesterday. But even with this engulfing pattern, it's not everything clear, because take a look. On the 4-hour time frame chart, there are two other bearish moments have happened. First of all, reversal down was really fast. So you can see it has covered just one candle has covered and engulfed 1, 2, 3, 4 previous candles to the upside. Market has returned back in the consolidation of this widening triangle. That's not a good sign. Second, market has dropped below the weekly pivot point. This is also looks bearish. As a result, we should keep an eye on this pattern that is forming here on the hourly chart. You probably easily could recognize here the hand shoulders. So take a look how it looks like on the hourly chart. Upward action has been finished by the butterfly. We have talked about it recently. Starting downward action, you can see here the left wing, head, that could become the, not wing of course, but shoulder. This should become the right wing. Very often, the downward action on the slope of the right slope of the head could be started by Garter's triple to sell. So market usually is forming some kind of the ABCD pattern right to resistance. It should be somewhere 1677. And in this case, the downward action could continue. So that's the pattern that could be formed here. Maybe it will be slightly higher, maybe slightly lower, but something of that sort could be formed. What scenarios we have around this head and shoulders? First of all, head and shoulders could fail, because market just could continue move higher, taking out of the head, and continue upward action. So this is also possible. Although we think that it's not really very probable, mostly due to the price behavior on 4-hour time frame chart. This is this situation stands not in favor of the failure of the head and shoulders actually. But even with this head and shoulders, if even it will work properly, different scenarios are possible. First of all, minimum target of the head and shoulders, as you know, this is ABCD target, and it stands at 115.80, 116 area. But this is only the halfway to the bottom. So 116, it will be somewhere in this area. As a result, we could get, for example, not action with the butterfly downside, but we could get, for example, this pattern, and it will lead us right to the previous stops. It's also possible, guys. This is, as you can see, alternative scenario compares to the butterfly. So that's why it is relatively easy and safe to deal with the hand shoulders. But if you will take the short position here on Scalp Trader, control your position, move your stops to the break even, and be extra careful with the area around 116. So if market will drop easily and continue move lower, then probably the chances that market still will form this butterfly will increase significantly. But currently, at current moment, we do not know how this price action will develop. So if it will be fast, it's one tune. If it will be gradual and slow, this will be another tune. So just keep in mind this level. But currently, we could deal with the hand shoulders and just wait what will happen next, especially when the market will hit this area. So here we will understand whether the butterfly is still on the table and indeed market is coming down and will complete it, or maybe this will be some different scenario will be formed in euro currency. But today, all attention on this setup that we have already on our chart.